Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world that you may be tuning in from. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Silver Stackers Local 999, where we here stand in solidarity against those who try to suppress us, the powers that be, the ones behind the scenes, and suppress what we try to do and devalue our silver and gold. So, how's everybody been? I've been gone for just a bit. Had plenty of time to see what's going on, reevaluate some things. And no, I did not reevaluate my stance in silver. If anything, it grew stronger, folks. I promise you that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an important time in our history. I think we need to talk about a couple of things. Why I, and like you and many others probably, are, well, let's just say it, more bullish on silver and gold than ever before. And there's good reason to be. We have a statement, more or less, from one of the governors of the Cockroach Central Federal Reserve that pretty much openly states, I don't have the quote right in front of me, so forgive me, I'm going to paraphrase. It is along the lines of, this inflation that we've been talking about, that everyone's been talking about for such a long time, and they are trying to keep us calm about it. This whole transitory thing, and it's under control. It's not a big deal, look over here, psst, 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 psst. Not over here, what's really going on. But the gentleman, the governor of one of the governors of the Fed, saying, need to keep the transitory narrative pushing the transitory narrative. We have to keep that going. Okay? It's right in front of your face, folks. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can try. I mean, there are some pretty good storytellers out there. You can try and make this up, but they've lied to us for so long. Most of us, if not all of us who are awake and can see what's got our head out of the sand and know what's going on around us, know that this was never transitory. Okay, they're just going to keep feeding that narrative to the major mainstream media, and the powers that be are just going to the masses will listen. Okay, it's been that way for forever. Okay, it just is. But you and me, we're gonna protect ourselves. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We are not gonna follow the masses. And like me, in the near future, I'm gonna keep adding to my position of our beautiful white metal here. And you'll see that I have money sitting out, fiat money. This is another thing. We talk mostly about silver and that, but I think it's important to be when you are preparing for yourself, whether it be, not just for savings and all this doom and gloom that people are preaching. Excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee here, so I get the hiccups every now and again. But there's a lot of doom and gloomers out there that say you need to put all kinds of money away, silver, gold, this and that, and stash it under your bed, yada yada yada. If you want to play that game, go for it. I'm not a doom and gloomer around here. This is a channel where we're optimistic and get excited if we are positioning ourselves correctly. Cash is going to be very liquid and vital when tough times do get here. I do need to break some down. It's been asked, and I preach it, but I haven't been practicing it so much. Yes, you do need 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s in case, you can't get to your, a power outage or, something simple, not the end of the world type of a thing, where you may not be able to use a $100 bill. Okay. Small bills, preferably, to just get a few necessities where it's easy to break change for. Okay? Does that make sense? But to go along with this, not only just for your savings, you know, you need to have some. Uh, the ATMs aren't working, because that's actually not a doom and gloom type of scenario. It happens consistently. Power goes down in Northern California, for instance, Louisiana during Katrina, or even just the recent hurricanes, tornadoes in the Midwest. ATMs, banks, and things like that are not of service at that time, and so you got to have preparations. That's mainly. You can do what you would like if you want to doom and gloom it. Just put away all kinds of money. That's more power to you. There's nothing wrong with putting away cash, but the inflation is eating it up. Don't get me wrong. It's still going to have plenty of power, buying power for the time being. Okay, so it is vital to have on hand. But already, I've been offered to, I'm out looking for goods and services from even just coworkers, and they're dead serious when I've talked to them about, for example, some security cartridges for, a firearm to go out and have some fun. And I would be a little pressed and hard to find it. And this is no joke, folks. There's a couple of them out there that would told me, well, if you got any silver, I'd take that in trade for you. Like, really? I stood beside myself. Are you serious? Really? So I told the person, I'm not really in the position, nor am I ready to take that step just yet. Or I'm going to start trading out my silver for goods and services as of yet. But it's good to know that they're willing to accept real money, okay? That maybe there's a couple of us out there already making the transition. And that's encouraging. So let's take a quick look at the markets. For a long time, I've been giving you guys updates on the Dow Jones and where it's sitting. Who the hell cares? Do you care about what the Dow Jones is doing today? Sure, it might be a little interesting, but what we do around here, it does not affect a thing. We're focused on our white metals, the gold, sometimes to give us kind of an inclination, if you do enough research, crude oil, and maybe some cryptocurrencies if you're into that space. I don't criticize it. I have in the past, but I've never put anyone down for it. I've kind of diversified and I've invested in it, and I'm doing pretty well in it. So I never invested anything more than I'm willing to lose, and I am very much well ahead right now, and I'm more than prepared to take my profits and run if need be. But where it stands, if it hits the bare bottom, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Sure, it'd be a bummer, but if you're going to play in these markets and gamble, only put money in that you can afford to lose, and that it won't, it's not a big deal for you. So that's where that goes, whether it be in stocks, cryptos, things like that, anything of that matter. So silver, been kind of boring lately, for about, since my last video, it's been a little boring, been going up and down, kind of a flat line, a hovering. We're sitting at about $24.12 as of right now. Gold, you're up a little bit, still above that 1800 mark. It keeps going up and down. It'll play with that 1800 mark. It seems like that's the good point of resistance at this time. Could it go down? Absolutely, but you guys are sitting nice. Silver, on the other hand, still well below its all-time highs. That's why, not only one reason why I am so bullish on it, it's nowhere near its all-time highs. Most undervalued asset on the planet to me. And I'm sure it is mostly for you guys as well. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. But, yeah, I just wanted to get a couple of points out there. The Fed's losing control, and they're openly talking it now. How this inflation story's just been, trying to keep the masses calmed down. This governor come out outright, and I wonder if there's going to be any repercussions to this. And the lovely Fed chair, Jay Powell, is, oh my goodness, can you believe this? Going to investigate themselves once again. Yeah. How would it be? Any of your kids come up to you, I know I did something wrong, and I'm going to try and take care of it on my own. I'm going to discipline myself. I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to take my own TV away. Whatever the case is. Can you picture that in your mind? Boy, how would it be to just investigate yourself? I'll take care of this on my own. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. But guys, I want to thank you for tuning in today. Been busier than busy can be. I'm coming up in holiday season, so you might see a little less of me. I'm going to try and keep getting content out to you as much as I can. In the industry of e-commerce that I work, this is our holiday season coming up, and we are going to be buried, and I'm going to be pulling long days and nights. So I will still be in tune with you. It won't be daily. It might not be even every other day, but I will stay in touch. My subscribers, thank you for sticking with me. All my new viewers, I appreciate you tuning in. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. Share this video out to all your friends. Those that you think might find it of use. Get the word out. Help another person wake up just a bit. Okay? Hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted of my next video. Like I said, busy times coming up. That notification bell will be very useful because I can't promise that it'd be tomorrow, the next day, or, you know, I think you guys understand busy times at your employment. So, once again, you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you as soon as I possibly can. Bye-bye.